Hey guys, welcome back. So we have been talking this week all about bugs, those creepy, crawly, all different types of bugs. And we're going to read a new story today about bugs. But before we do that, we need to go over our other 3 vocabulary words. So just to review, so far we've done observe. Remember, that's when you look closely at something. Remember what we did for observe? Good, you put your hand over your eyes like you're looking really closely. And then our other word was curious. Remember we said, I want to know more, because when you're curious, you want to know more about something. So those were our first 2 words earlier this week. And today we're going to start with the word process. Can you say process? Process. So when something goes through a process, it changes as it follows a set of steps. So for process, we're going to do the same thing we do for sequencing. Remember when we just put our hands and we go 1, 2, 3, right? And we just move our hands in order, like there's 3 steps. A process is kind of like following a sequence. You have to do the things in order. So in our example picture, the boy and his dad started the process of making a cake. So they have to do those things in order to make a cake. So that is process. So we're just going to do our hands 1, 2, 3 to follow the process. The next word is slender. Can you say slender? Slender means slim and narrow. So, for instance, if you look at the picture, it says the slender pieces of wheat wave in the wind. So is that wheat really big and fat? No, each piece is really slender. That means it's kind of thin. So what I want you to do is take your 2 hands, put them right next to each other, almost like you're going to clap, but don't touch them. And then you're just going to show that means slender, like it's very thin. So slender. And our last word for today that we're going to be listening for in our story is attaches. Attaches. And so when something attaches itself to something else, the 2 things join together. They're attached. So in our picture, you can see that the mom is attaching the leash to our dog's collar. So now that they're attached, they're joined together. So when I say attach, I just want you to, can you make circles with your thumb and your pointer finger, and then put your other thumb and pointer finger inside that circle and attach those together. So your fingers are attached together. So attaches. So we've talked about observe and curious already. Process, remember we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Slender, we're going to put our hands really close together to show that that's thin. And attaches, we're going to put our fingers together so that they're attached together. All right, so when we read our story in a few minutes, be sure to listen for those words and do the motions while you hear them.